Okay. All right. So this is the pre-market setup analysis. Um, what a strong move on VIX at 7, hitting a supply zone that we've hit multiple times. One, two, three, and now the fourth time. But the first strong move came from down here around, looks like it's 2 o'clock, coinciding with ES. When ES hit its own area where it rejected one, two, three, four, and then now 5 times. So with that move up, I'm gonna erase some of these stuff that I have here on VIX, and then I'll come to VIX later to try to figure out how to set this up and see which direction I want to go. So we're gonna start with ES like always, and we're gonna add the value area highs and lows, and clear out some of the noise that we have here. So going to take out the overnight session and go to value that. Okay. Alright, so we're still in this gap up. We can get rid of, what are we trading at right now? 513. What does that look like? Pull up the 1 minute. Did we clear this? Yeah, we cleared that. We cleared that a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this here. Get rid of this. I'm gonna move this low to here because we'll see how price reacts around this low. Just get rid of this initial balance high and low. Get rid of anything else that's not serving our charts. Alright, so let's move this value area low down here. Let's take this. Do we even cross this point of control? Yeah, we've been tackling the heck out of this point of control. I'm gonna make this one that, and because we've still been respecting it, it's like, I mean, this value area high is that point of control, but we've been respecting it, so that's something to look into. I'm gonna move this point of control down to here. Let's zoom in and adjust as we go. Everything else looks good. Now let's look for volume. So we have more selling volume coming in. The buying volume is very weak yesterday. So maybe we've transitioned into a seller's market. There's no volume down here for this buy, even though we did bounce off of that level that I had. There's no volume down here, and then and we do have like a gap we're looking to fill. I'm gonna move some of these over because they are my levels that I drew. So Holly needs to keep a wider view on the markets. Alright, so okay, so that's that. Let's do NQ. Let's get rid of things, and we'll adjust as we go. I'm gonna keep this high. NQ is the only one that's been making higher highs, and I can get rid of that for now. I'll make a new one. I'll move this one here, and select a straight line for now. This one here, I don't have any indicators on this. Okay, we'll see what it looks like when I turn on the bounce right off point of control. That's okay. We'll just that. Um, Actually, let's make a copy and have to see how price is reacting to it as I go down to a lower time frame, or when I add the overnight sessions. Let's make this go further out. This one too. Let's look for volume. No buying down here. Got selling, selling, and selling. Alright, so that's ES and Q value area high and low. Let's go into the overnight session and see how price is reacting. So this is being respected from yesterday. We came into it, tried to push down before the market closed, and then we ended up pushing down for sure around 2 o'clock. But we're getting some strong volume down here. We get rid of this. These long wicks mean somebody is down here doing something. This is 5400. I'm gonna have to look at this candle here, because this is the candle that I had doing CPI that I had my thing up here where was it here or down here maybe on 5 minute I believe, where price respected it. So now we're respecting this whole number. Let's mark it. That. Let's get it like this. Let's fade that. Okay, so now with the overnight session, we do see some volume in these areas here, but still not being respected enough for me to, be interested in them. Let's go into the Heikin Ashi first. Let's zoom out. Yeah, I don't have anything here for this. I'll look at it on the 5 minute. Let's do the 5 minute now, just for that part. Yeah, still nothing, just a line here. Alright, let's put you back in the 30. And let's go over to just long candle volume doing. Is this here? Alright. I'm gonna mark this as an area of interest. There's the highest volume that's sticking out. This area also might be an area of interest. They also happen to be my my value areas, and this one too. Alright, now let's go down to the probably get rid of these for the most part. I prefer to play the extremes. And okay, let's go to the 5 minute. Oh, was that the 5 minute? There we go. Alright, so we're in the 5 minute. Currently respecting this level. I do not have anything of interest that's sticking out. this area is higher. It does seem highly important. Let's go to the 1 minute and see if we have any strong volume sticking out. Yep, that area is sticking out. It's just that, really. It's coming from up here. It might be an interesting day. And these levels are looking pretty tight. So about 10 to 12 points each, more or less. About 10 to 12 points. It's gonna be pretty tight levels. Definitely gonna step out and see what the 30-minute and 15 minutes are doing. And if we reclaim this here at the open, I'm expecting price to move up because we dug down, looked around, now we're back up. So you're gonna definitely see how price reacts here. Let's do a quick daily look. Oh, okay. Buying stop though. Huh. Okay. So 4 hour look. Okay. So like we might be more inclined to lower prices. 8 hours real quick. Yep. Looking like it. I think I might end up being more until we get down to this gap fill. I might be more bearish. I think so. Alright, I think I'm done with because we had this red selling has been on the 4 hour, is it on the daily? No, we got that nice doji up there, but it's on the 8 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour, and the 30-minute. And is it on the 15? And on the 15. So this area here is definitely a challenge. So let's go up to the 4 hours real quick. Not so clear. Let's go into the Akinashi. Yeah, look like we're flattening out. Yeah, so this might be my level. If you get above it, it might be an issue. But this might be my level. We're kind of flat right here. Right? Yeah. Let's go into the 8 hours real quickly. Alright, and then let's do the 1. Let's zoom out. Okay, let's give us a higher thing up here. But nonetheless, I have to respect what I'm seeing. Price has been struggling each time to get up there. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. This has been the strongest selling area. And the price has been below it the whole time. So I may have to respect some of this. And that was FOMC. That was FOMC. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's ES. Let's go to NQ. And I'm gonna forego looking at these and just go right to where the volume was most prominent. And we're gonna go to the 5-minute like we did before. And basically look at where volume is the highest. Did I mark this on ES? I'm gonna make sure I mark this on ES. The Heikin Ashi. It's just a little tough because maybe we got back above it. I'm just gonna make this into this because we've been chopping around it. So volume. Let's get this like that. Don't really have much for this one here. We'll do it like this. Yesterday's low. We are respecting, and yeah, we're respecting that that one I was going to delete. So we're going to keep that there and see how price continues to react. We're inside of the lows. We did not break below, and we're at a psychological number as well, a whole number. So let's change that into this. I'm going to show the price on the right, and we want to make it 2. So that's what we're dealing with. Let's see what the 1 minute gives us down here. More so here. We're gonna just take this as a Heikin Ashi. Give us anything. This is Heikin Ashi. Wow. Okay. I'm going to just bring it up to like that. Alright, so that's what we're working with NQ and ES. Interesting areas, interesting levels. They're much different from what I had the last couple of days. But if we're staying above, I may have to look for longs, even though shorts is what the volume is telling me, especially up here with the rejections. Short is what it's telling me, so I'm gonna have to really gauge how price is reacting on all of them. Just take my time, no need to rush. Let's put in settlement price. I don't think we're gonna do initial balance because this thing is still probably trading. Yeah, still trading differently. We're down here, and it's trading way up here. So we're gonna forego ADR, and we're gonna go into settlement. I said initial balance. We're into settlement, and yesterday was the 13th. There we go. Bam. Alright, so a settlement price. Let's do it in Q. and then we'll be done with these because the other thing we had to do was ADR, and our ADR is not being acting correctly right now. Settlement. And 13, 13, bam. Okay. All right, so I'll be keeping my eyes on point of control. All right, and then let's look at VIX. Zoom out. Yep, we feel that gap and we bounced. Feel that gap and bounce. We bounced yesterday and then we're bouncing today. We do have some long wicks up here, which is showing strong sign of selling. So if we continue to stay down here, I'm going to say that with this going down, I may have to look for a continuation upwards on ES because of these long wicks. Because every time it seems like we get these long wicks, especially in the pre-market, ES continues in the way that it was going. One I believe is this is 9:30. There was one in the pre-market that I remember seeing it like that. This is Monday, so price kept going lower and ES kept rising. Was there another one? This is the 7th. Alright, so here, and then price just kept going higher. So just keeping an eye on these things. These are two examples, but those are ones that had made sense. So that's it for ES and NQ. Those are it for my levels. I'm going to refresh my charts and prepare for the day. I'm gonna go meditate. I have time to meditate. I'm gonna take that time and clear my head, and that's pretty much it. We don't have any major news. We have consumer sentiment, which is pretty much at 10 a.m. and the 8:30 news didn't even move the market. But here it doesn't show that it's important, but I believe it's important for us to focus on consumer sentiment. Was the 8:30 candles? So yeah, 8:30 didn't do anything. So we'll see how price really reacts. If we get a push down, maybe we'll move up higher. But I don't have any strong levels that I can trust. I don't even have anything telling me to reverse price higher. So still do not know. And I can't find a flat level on VIX that I can trust right now. So alright, that's it for my pre-market. I will be doing my post later. Well, that was short, 23 minutes.